tonight. Obviously, the shots fell early, and the defense was defense.
Well, for the second game in a row, we got off to a really good start, especially with our defense. I loved our energy level and mentality in the first 5 minutes, and I thought that it carried over really for the next 35 minutes.
Coach, you're the first Bulldog basketball team, the fastest to 20 wins ever. What's that mean to
Wow. Shocker. That wasn't the plan. The plan was just to beat UTSA by 1 point or more. So feels good the way we played. It's I guess it feels good to be talked about in that regard, but that's not our ultimate goal. We know that we got to continue to improve to go to the NCAA tournament and to have a chance to have a shot at a regular season conference championship.
Coach, you had a pretty complete second half. First half, you shot 30% from the field. How good can this team be if they shoot the ball well for an entire game?
Oh, I'm not sure. I'm not sure it'll happen. We're just not. We're a streaky shooting team, but we're really good in some other areas. You know, we'll turn you over. Very proud of how hard our kids play defensively. I thought we were really good again tonight. I thought our press was very, very good. We rebounded the ball as well as we have all year. And, you know, the cherry on top of the whipped cream, you know, the bonus would be the night that we shoot 50% on top of all that. But those things we're able to control a little bit more than the way we shoot the ball, so we better continue to have those be our constants.
You talked about wanting to attack the basket against a smaller UTSA team. Chris Anderson, you found ways to get in, I guess, to find that space.
Yeah. I thought our bigs, even our wild cards, you know, Chris and Brandon, our big guards that we play at the 4, I thought they did a good job of demanding the ball, sitting down and getting in a stance, and sealing, posting up. And I thought that our point guards did a really good job getting the ball to the interior, whether it was to our bigs or again to our big guards. Speedy Smith has 9 assists and 0 turnovers. Alex Hamilton really distributed the ball when he was in the game, and those are positives for us because if we can get interior production, it puts less onus on us having to make jump shots.
Coach, about playing everybody. The student managers, did they get in the game? But no, really, the fans got into that with them. Just talk about distributing, you know.
Well, we were really fortunate to beat a very competitive team the way that we did, because it allowed us to, once the league was spread out a little bit, to play different guys that deserve more minutes. And honestly, as we continue to build this thing, we're trying to get evaluations. You know, I wanted to see Stoyan out there. I wanted to see Gibby Talbot and how they've produced. I'd like to see certain guys continue to get more game minutes, but it's hard to share them. You know, it was neat to get the walk-ons in at the end of the game, JD and DeMario, who give us a lot every day in practice, and they deserve that.
Coach, every time Gibby gets in a game, he scores pretty quickly. Offensively, he does good things.
Yeah.
Defensively, he gets out of position some. Is that what y'all work on the most with him?
Yeah, definitely. You know, as most young bigs, he's a little bit behind defensively. He's still learning our system. He's still learning how to play at this pace. True freshman bigs that play 20 minutes a game are very, very hard to come by. Gibby is right on pace. He's right on track to be the player we think he can be here. He's a producer in terms of rebounding and in terms of scoring it. And as he earns more minutes in time, I think you'll see him fill up those statistical categories throughout his career.
Today he had a pretty even physical matchup. I think his number was 5. He didn't let that bigger guy, probably more experienced guy, push him around. What did that mean for you to see that?
Well, he's a big, strong kid. It doesn't surprise me. Gibby's very, very strong. He's gotten better with his footwork. You know, he's gotten a little bit more athletic. He's a little bouncier, and he's in much better shape than he was a few months ago. Continues to change his body. He's going to be a good player.
You got a really young team. How much of this so far this year is talent and game plan and scheme, and how much of it is just riding the confidence wave that comes with winning so many games in a row?
Oh, it's a good question. Hard question for me, Pat. I'm not smart enough to gather all that. You know, I think that our early success had to do more with probably our character, probably the late season success that we had that gave us some confidence this summer, And the fact that our kids have just bought into playing really, really hard. I got a group of kids that just lay it on the line. And throughout this year, as the wins started to compile, I think our confidence level has really multiplied, and it's helped us buy in further to our defensive philosophy. The fact that it doesn't matter who plays, doesn't matter who scores, doesn't matter how well we play offensively, we can win if we really, really lay it on the line defensively.